Good evening and welcome back to another DWC review, and this time it's another Spitfire 91, and it's of the famed fighter race Douglas Bader and the Supermarine Mark 1 Spitfire P9443, marked as ZDD, based at 222 Squadron at my local RAF Hornchurch on the 1st of June 1940, and of course with the lovely black and white early wing representing the earlier Spitfire marks. Let's get in now and have a look. So this is part of the Battle of Britain range, which was released last year with the Hurricane, Stuka and Me109e Jabo, which I've already reviewed. The Hurricane and Stuka are on the list to get, but not quite got there yet. So you've got the Battle of Britain style emblem, which they've got on the side there, which Corgi made. So let's open her up. And there's always nothing different to anything usual. Comes with a limited edition certificate, and this one is one of 1016. I don't know if that's because it's the 16th Mark 1. The AA number is 39216, and of course it comes in the dreaded clamshell, which sometimes gets stuck and other times is absolutely fine. In this occasion, it comes out nicely. And of course, there it is. The colours, the green and brown, or the green, RF green and dark earth, are absolutely spot on, with the undercarriage down option in a bag, with the undercarriage up already fitted to the aircraft, and of course the standard Corgi stand. So let's get her out on a stand and have a little look. So of course Bader's Spitfire has been done in 1/72 scale before, but his version was a Mark 5, the Mark 5 that he was shot down in. This is the earlier Mark 1 that he flew before going back onto Hurricanes, based obviously the Duxford big wing, during the summer months of 1940. So this is the early part of 1940 when he was in 222 Squadron. And I've just obviously moved the prop there, very, very stiff prop, but the Mark 1 mould is absolutely stunning. I love a Spitfire with a black and white wing as well. And I've done a couple of code 3s, which I might get out in a minute and put them alongside just to give you a bit of an idea of some of the colours I'm matching up. But really nice detailing. Obviously the gun covers there, with the linen over the covers, looking really nice. And of course the pitot tube underneath. A little bit of the hydro there, as you can see, and also a little red band where you've got the free tone, you've got silver, black and white, which looks naughty, very naughty indeed. Lovely looking model. The Mark 1 is a tremendous bit of kit, as I've just knocked my camera there, apologies. Let's move her in a little bit to give you a bit more of a detailed shot. Really, really nice. Sold out as well, really hard to get hold of now as well. Larger serial on the tail there, or the rear of the fuselage, as I say. Of course, the yellow banding around the RF roundel. Underneath, give you a bit more of a better view. You see the all silver rear fuselage and wing as well. Really nice combination of that. Let's get her on her undercarriage and we'll talk a little bit about the aircraft. Here she is in her undercarriage. Colours are absolutely spot on in this light. So a little bit about the history of the aircraft. So as you know, obviously Douglas Bader, one of the most famous fighter pilots that's ever lived, tragically lost both his legs pre-war, and thought his flying career was over. And for anybody who hasn't seen the film Reach for the Sky, well worth watching. Really great film about how he fought to get back into the air, and nobody expected him to get back into the air. And just before the start of hostilities, he managed to take a refresher course and was initially posted to number 19 Squadron at Duxford, and then on to 222 Squadron at my local RAF Hornchurch as a flight leader, both to fly the Spitfire Mark 1. And of course this one, P9443, was the 606th Spitfire built, and subsequently delivered to the Royal Air Force on the 1st of April 1940, which coincidentally is in 2 days' time. And it was initially flown to number 6 maintenance unit at Bryce Norton, and then on to 222 at Hornchurch on the 4th of June. She was a standard mid-production Mark 1 Spitfire presented in the standard markets of an Operation Dynamo fighter, with the night and white aluminium underside. So Bader would use this aircraft to score his first area victory with a Luftwaffe Messerschmitt Bf-109 on the 1st of June 1940, as he took part in Operation Dynamo in what we thought must have been a novice pilot, flew straight in front of the Spitfire, taking no evasive action when he opened fire on it. And of course, Barder was later shot down in 1941, or so he thought. Apparently collided with another Spitfire, which sheared his tail off of his aircraft, and obviously saw out the war and culled it. But then, amazingly, at the end of the war, managed to return to London to lead the VE Day flypast over His Majesty the King, which, what a fun, fantastic way to round out the war after missing obviously a significant chunk of it. So lovely looking plane this. The Mark 1 mould is lovely. It's a great little Spitfire. And Mark 5 was the one that was missing, but of course, alas, Corgi have decided to make it, and hopefully we'll see that later this summer. I would imagine in around air show season it'll be revealed, and of course obviously the Hudson as well, another aircraft that could tie into the Battle of Britain as well. My propeller on this one is quite stiff, but I'm not going to be sitting there playing with it and making Spitfire noises flying it around the house. Well, that's what I'm telling you, of course. But look, it's a great looking aircraft. I'll give you a bit of a side profile as well. There we go. Colours look spot on. I mean, for those who've got the Hurricane, I think the Hurricane Dark Earth is a very different colour and looks slightly off in comparison, but this is bang on. It just looks the part. Looks like an early Spitfire, feels like an early Spitfire, and of course an iconic pilot to boot. But thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed the mini review. Of course I'll do a 360 of this on the turntable shortly. Stay tuned to the channel for lots of exciting bits coming up, including more Spitfire 90 videos and a host of other bits and pieces as well. Hope you enjoyed it. I'll speak to you soon.